Hey guys, looks like I'm a week late again, but here's my review of the Xeno Rex Scissors XA. There really isn't anything in this kit that we haven't already looked at in my review of the standard Rex and the scissors unit, so I'll link to those in the description and at the end of this video. In this one we're just going to do a quick unboxing and the comparison shots that I'm guessing you guys want to see, so let's get started.
Shop.
Alright, let's take a look at the box first. First of all, yeah, before I say anything else, I hope we can all agree that this is one badass piece of box art here. Don't know about this weird ruined temple in the back here, but this really looks awesome. Just like threatening and yeah, the way it's supposed to look. Otherwise, it says here, well, Xeno Rex Scissors XA, of course, which is so it's Wild 55. This seems to be a pictogram indicating that you built this yourself. This is, yeah, Xeno Evolution System. Okay, that's the Xeno Evo whatever weapons that the scissors unit is the first off, of course, and here it's its core drive system to let us know that it's compatible with that as well. On the back here we have it just displayed with the weapons stored for some reason. A lot of text here that, you know, who knows what that says. Here it shows what moves when it's in action and that the scissors units are posable. And here on the side we have a depiction of the Xeno Rex with the scissors unit, with the Buster unit and the actual Xeno Rex Scissors XA that we're looking at here. And this question mark, of course, is the Buster XA, I think it's called. And here you see it with sort of in standard Xeno Rex mode with the head being way too big and all the extra parts that it comes with. And on the side, we really pretty much have the usual. So if you guys don't mind, let's crack this box open. So, the usual on the inside, of course, this is the instruction manual. This is the S bag, which is the same as on the Xeno Rex. The B parts, the A bag, which seems to be the scissors unit, if I'm not mistaken, and then there's another A bag. And here is, of course, the gearbox. And yeah, okay, let's take a look at this first, just so that we have an idea of how all of this is packaged. Oh, cool. Wow. Well, that's really cool. Or, well, unless you want to paint it, in which case it sucks. Yeah, the blades come pre-painted in a very shiny silver color, which for those of us who are more into, so it's just from sort of a toy collecting angle is cool, of course. I have two of these, and I was going to paint one, which means that now I have to strip those. The scissors parts, the tail fin, these are all the black parts, which are blue in this case. The arms for the scissors unit, yeah, you've already seen all this in my scissors unit unboxing, which for you was hopefully a week ago, and for me was about 5 minutes ago. So I'm going to do this a little more quickly. This is the big part that the blade's attached to, which unfortunately is hollow on the inside. It's dark blue. Now, since I still have it right here, let's take a quick look. No, it's a different blue from the blue parts in the regular scissors unit, much darker. And so that's all the black parts, the two scissors unit parts, the armor for the head. Basically these mechanical arms here that the scissors parts attach to, and then all the parts that are blue, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, blue in the scissors unit, or gray in this case. So the neck extension, the lever that opens and closes the mouth. This is the tail extension, and of course the big fat feet. In these bags, presumably, we have the regular Xeno Rex parts, which means we're just going to take a quick look at the collars. I mean, this is all the same stuff that I already looked at in the Xeno Rex review, which I'm going to link right here. Pachow. Catch that reference. If you want to check out all the parts in detail, I just want to see what color they are. These are on the Xeno Rex gunmetal, and they are, in this case, a very dark blue. So that's the feet, the torso halves, and these mechanical pieces for the legs here. Now, mercifully, and this is the important part, they are the same color as the dark blue parts for the new scissors unit, which is important because if there's one thing I don't like about the Xeno Rex, the standard Xeno Rex with the scissors unit attached, wait, let's do A2 first. It's the fact that it's too many different colors. Here we have what is silver on the standard Xeno Rex, and in this case they are this off-white collar, which looks very nice and brings out the detail very nicely. It's the arms, the back armor, the legs, the power switch, and a few other bits and bobs. And here, seems something slightly odd. These are the blue parts. I mean, the parts that are blue on the standard Xeno Rex. Seem to recall the headpieces were packaged separately in the standard Xeno Rex because they're pre-painted, but let's take a look here. Yeah, this is a different color. Yeah, see, this is more sort of a bluish off-white. Hope it doesn't appear too baby blue on camera because it's not. It's basically just a different shade of off-white, and that's the neck, and this is the tail, the head, and a few other things. And yeah, as far as parts goes, that's really all that's worth looking at here. You can also see, just because, you know, we're mostly just curious how all this is packaged, I'm sure. So let's take a look at what's in this bag here. We've got a bunch of text. This is actually the standard Xeno Rex instructions and the standard scissors unit instructions that this comes with. So they didn't bother printing a new manual. Which makes this all, I mean, I'm sure it's going to look really cool when it's all put together, but seems a bit rushed. Here, I'm not going to bother taking this out of the bag. I think you can, or actually no, I will. Give me the knife of knifing, which I can't find. So I'm just going to use these scissors, which are actually originally meant for hair cutting. And then at some point I couldn't find scissors on the bench, and then I just used these, and now I can't cut hair with them anymore. Canopy is orange. Just like on the standard Xeno Rex, the mechanical parts are also orange. What's actually interesting here, of course, is that the pegs, the rubber caps, which are white on the standard Xeno Rex, are this very nice sort of dark red here. Otherwise, we've got the same stuff here. Yeah, I think that does it for this unboxing. This has gone on long enough. I'm going to put this guide together now, and then we're going to do some comparisons and all that. See you in a bit. Right, first off, here it is in action. We've already done this, but let's face it, I can't have a Zoids review without action footage now, can I? As you can see, the jerky arm movement is in full effect here, but also everything else. It walks really well despite the extra weight, and the tail and head movement actually seem to benefit from the extra momentum that the added size gives them. Here's a side-by-side comparison with the standard Rex and the scissors unit. The collars on the XA version look a bit less mismatched, at least for my taste, but the real star is actually the silver blades. Those really do make a big difference. To show you this a bit better, here's the standard Rex with the scissors unit, where the blades are the same color as everything else. And here's the same angle on the XA version. Hopefully you can see what I mean.
You can also see I finally figured out how to close the blades properly. They actually line up really nicely. Now, one of you asked to see what the scissors unit from the XA version looks like mounted on the standard Rex, so here it is. Like I said in the unboxing, the blue tones still don't match unfortunately, but I think it's an improvement, especially because of the blades. Here it is mounted on the Burning Liger. Not that I expect anybody wants to do this, but I figured we'd check it out anyway, because, you know, we can. And here's another comparison shot with one of my Xeno breakers. Yes, I'm just doing this because I wanted to show off my Xeno breaker jet, so, you know, here it is. Here's the XA version without all the extra parts. I'm going to say this is where it loses against the standard version. The bright collars without any of the extra parts are definitely too much, and it just looks even more like a Xeno Rex baby. I mean, nobody's going to buy this kit and then build it this way, but now you know why you really shouldn't. Here it is just without the scissors. Looks alright, but I really still think having the extension parts in a different color to the rest of the armor just doesn't make any sense. It honestly bothers me, and I'm itching to paint one of these in a uniform color just to see how much better it's probably going to look. So, what do we think? As I've said before in the review of the scissors unit, the extension parts, frankly, are absolutely mandatory to fix the proportions of the standard Rex, so the question is really just whether this version is worth tracking down. If you're really digging these scissors weapons, I'm going to say you definitely get the superior version here, at least if you don't intend to paint any of it. The collars look better together in general, and I really think the painted blades help this look more like a finished product than a half-assed extra weapon set that you just slapped on. If you're just going to use the extension parts though, it's really kind of down to your own personal preference as far as the collars go, and to be honest, I don't have much of a preference here. I usually really like white mecha, but with all the mismatched stuff going on here, it's not as much of an improvement as I'd hoped. Either way, you're not getting anything new except for some really cool box art, so I wouldn't go too far out of my way to get this one if you can get the other version more easily. Well, and that's it for this one. I've got a finished Maschinen Krieger build to show off and all the Buster unit stuff on the way, and I'll do videos about all of those as soon as I can, but I'll say right now that you probably shouldn't be too surprised if you don't see any of that until April. I'm just super busy with work this month, and that's also why this one was delayed. If you'd like to support this channel, I have Patreon and PayPal links in the description, but as always, you're already helping out a lot if you just give this video a like, so I'd really appreciate that. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.